Hello guys, let's proceed with more questions on your EOT grade 6 math exam. Let's see this question set 2. Solve real world problems. Use any strategy to solve each problem. Question number 1. Mr. Anderson is ordering pizzas for a class pizza party. Pizza Palace has a special price where he can buy 3 large pizza for $18.75. Whereas at Mario's Pizzeria he can buy 4 pizzas for $22. Now he needs to buy 12 pizzas. How much he will save if he buy pizza from Mario's Pizzeria instead of Pizza Palace? So let's start by analyzing the Pizza Palace first. Pizza Palace. I'll write it Pizza Palace as Pizza P. And here I will write Mario's Pizzeria. So Mario's Pizzeria P. Here he can buy for 18.75 he can buy 3 pizzas. Now he wants to buy 12 pizzas, right? Eventually he wants to buy 12 pizzas. So what will be the cost? So this we need to find the cost of 12 pizzas. Now it's very simple. 3 times what is 12? 3 times 4 is 12, correct? So similarly here also you have to multiply by 4. So you have to do it in your rough work. So 18.75 times 4. So it's gonna give you 0 and 2, 28 and 30, 32 and 35, so 3 and 75. So 12 pizzas are going to cost him $75. So answer is 75 here. Let's see about Mario's Pizza. In Mario's Pizza, he can buy for $22, he can buy 4 pizzas. And now he wants to buy 12. So here, 4 times what is 12? Come on, 4 times 3 is 12. So times 3 here. So times 3 here also. So it's very easy. 22 times 3 is $66. So now it's very clear that he will save some dollars if he buys from Mario's Pizzeria. How much dollar he's going to save? So the final answer would be, let me clear this, make it small. The final answer would be $75, which is very costly, minus $66. And then when you subtract it, you get $9. So he's going to save $9 if he orders from Mario's Pizza. Hope this is clear. Next. Skylar and Rodrigo each recorded how far they traveled while skateboarding. Skylar traveled 65 feet in 5 seconds. Rodrigo traveled 108 feet in 8 seconds. How much farther did Rodrigo travel per second than Skylar? When they say per second, then that means they want you to find the rate at which they are traveling. Rate. So let me put Skylar as S. Skylar is traveling at the rate of 65 feet in 5 seconds. When you divide 65 by 5, you're going to get 13 feet in 1 second. Whereas give me a minute, pen sometimes gets lost. So let's look about Rodrigo. Now Rodrigo travels 108 feet in 8 seconds. When you divide this, you get 1 and then 28, so 3, 24, and then 40, so 5. So the rate at which Rodrigo goes is 13.5 feet in 1 second. Now they're asking how much farther, how much more did Rodrigo travel per second? So how much more is simply the keyword how much farther. How much farther, the keyword means minus. How much farther, how much more, minus. So 13.5 minus 13. So the answer is 0.5 feet per second. Faham? Understood? Let's see next question. Melissa is buying favors to make gift bags. Supplies Limited sells 5 pack of favors for $11.25, and Parties and More sells 3 pack of favors for $8.25. At this rate, how much she will save if she buys 15? Exactly the same. Now this question is exactly the same as question number 1 which we did here. It is exactly the same. So you can try it, or even though I'm going to give you the answer, but you can try it on your own. So supplies S, I'll denote supplies as S, $11.25 for 5 pack of favors, and now she wants 15. Clearly you see from 5 to 15 times 3. So here also times 3. I'm going to write the answer straight away, just multiplication in my head, $33.75. So this is Supplies Limited. What about Parties and More? Let me write this supplies here so that you can compare easily. Now Parties and More, they supply 3 pack of favors at $8.25. Now we want 15. Now we want 15. Yes or no? So what about 15? For 15, I want to know the cost. 3 times what is 15? 3 times 5 is 15. So 8.2 times 5. If you're going to do that, you're going to get, in my head, if I do the multiplication, $41.25. Yes. So they're saying how much she will save, how much more, how much less, how much farther, how much behind, all minus. So all answers means all these are keywords for minus, keywords. 33.75. So when you subtract them, you definitely get a 0 here, and a 1, and a 1, and a 12. So she's going to save $11.50 if she orders from Supplies Limited. So that's the answer. Let's go to the next one. Tara can type 180 words in 4 minutes. At this rate, how many words can she type in 10 minutes? So the same thing, 180 words in 4 minutes. How many words in 10 minutes? Now from here to here, you see, we can't multiply 4 by a number and get 10. It is not possible to multiply 4 by a number and get 10. So we will use cross multiplication strategy. Cross multiplication strategy, where we will write this as x. Sorry, we'll write this as, again, sometimes this pen gives me some problems, but it can be sorted out. So we can denote this by x, because here we don't get the exact multiple, so we denote this by x. And then what we have to do is something called as cross multiplication, where there is nothing in the denominator on the x side, you put it on the other side. So you get 180 times 10 over 4 equals x. So now the x would be, okay, let's divide this 180 by 4. So this is 45, and 45 times 10 is 450. So the answer is 450 words she can type in 10 minutes. Yes? Yeah, that's the answer. Further, let's go to the next question. A barge travel 120 miles downstream in 8 hours. So downstream is D, 120 miles in 8 hours. And then it traveled 100 miles upstream in 10 hours. So upstream 100 miles in 10 hours. So what is the rate at which they are traveling? So it's very simple, just divide this 1 and 5. 15 miles per hour is the downstream rate, and 10 miles per hour is the upstream rate. How did the rate of speed downstream compare to the rate of speed upstream? Obviously the rate of speed downstream is more, this is more. And what is the difference? downstream is more, or you can say speed of downstream is more than upstream. Yes. And then what is the difference? Just find the difference of 15 minus 10 minus is 5 meters, a mile, sorry, per hour. That's it. Simple and easy. Just find the rate of speed and then they want you to subtract it. Okay, last question in this video. The graph shows the career interest of students in Linda's school. Suppose there are 400 students, so underline 400 students. These are the total students in the school, total. How many of them want to be an athlete? So as you see, athlete is 12% of the total. So how do you find 12% of total? 12% of 400 are athletes. Whenever you see this percent symbol, you have to divide by 100. That is the rule, that is the Kanun. You have to divide by 100. Of means multiply and then 400. Now this is very simple. The 0 will cancel off and the answer is 12 times 4, which is 48 people will love doing athlete. You would love to become an athlete. Okay, in the same similar fashion, you see, how many campers would favor fishing? How many will favor fishing? Fishing is 14%. The total is 300. So 14% of 300. And as I told you, whenever you see percent, you have to divide by 100. Of means times and 300. This cancels. 14 times 3 is 42. So 42 people will love fishing during camping. Okay, so I end this video right here, but I'll see you in the next video with many EOT questions. Till then, keep studying, work hard. Bye bye.